just like how I'm feeling today. Oh my gosh, I did have it set up. Oh well, we have no time. We'll have to deal with weird angles. Well, maybe not. All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. I feel like I'm in that. You know those rooms, how they give you the illusion that you're straight or you're crooked? All right. And the lighting's kind of bad because the sun is shining right in our faces, but just a quick hello, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday from Yokohama, Japan. Wow, that sun is really bright. Okay, I should have probably went on the other side, maybe. Oh well, we deal. So, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are watching the replay, thank you for coming by. I thought I'd just update you on something that has been, hey, Eric, good morning to you. Great to see you. I thought I'd just update you on something that has been, for the past month, actually past 2 months, a huge process, a lot of headaches, but it's finally done so I can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief, is we got my mom's extension. She is on a heritage visa, and she got renewed for 5 years. So just to give you a little information, visa, there's so many different types of visas in Japan, and of course you've got to be granted permission to live here and work here. And right, if you don't qualify for a certain visa, then the chances of you being able to stay in Japan long term are really difficult. Hey, good for you. How are you feeling? I don't know when my third one will happen, but just curious because I also got Moderna, and I don't think Japan has approved Moderna for the third booster yet. So just wondering how that went. Hopefully you're feeling great, and hopefully that will protect you against this new strain that has been identified as within 2 people here in Japan already. 2 are travelers. They're really trying to get it under control, but I don't think just immediately closing borders are going to help right away. I think, who knows, it's probably already in the country. Hey, great. Well, you are my hope and inspiration that when it comes time for my third dose, everything will be okay. So, yeah, I have a permanent resident visa. I applied for it after I had been working in Japan for quite some time. And once you sort of build up a resume as far as being a good citizen, doing your part, paying your taxes, being able to sustain yourself, making a living here, etc., then you might be granted the permanent resident visa, which allows me pretty much to live without having to keep renewing and submitting documents, and work in areas that maybe I might not be able to work with just an instructor or teaching visa. I think spouses also, sometimes spouses get a 3-year spousal visa, 1, 2, or 3 year, and won't qualify for the permanent resident just because you're married to a Japanese person. However, it does help if you do have that relationship. As I think I've told you, hey, how's it going? Gwen, I saw you come in at the end of another video. Thank you for stopping by. Orange County. I grew up in Los Angeles, so we know Orange County pretty well. Hope everything is going great out there. Yeah, so just because, right, it's someone is your sibling or your parent doesn't mean that they can join you in Japan. It's really pretty easy to get a spouse or a child here in Japan to live with you, but it is a lot more difficult to get a parent or a sibling. So if you are thinking of coming to Japan and bringing or relocating your whole family, it might be a little bit of a challenge. However, like most challenges in life, it can be done. It just takes perhaps a lot of hard work and a lot of research and leave plenty of time. So with my mom, she is here not because of me, but because she is the daughter of a Japanese citizen. Actually, third generation, but for some reason, my grandfather, on his birth certificate, he is labeled as a Japanese citizen. So perhaps when he was born, he was a Japanese citizen, even though he was born in Hawaii. But yeah, but he also grew up totally the whole time in the U.S. My dad's side, my dad is or was a son of Japanese nationals. So my dad would have been very easy for my dad to apply for, um, the visa. Thank you, Eric. I'm sure she says hello back. She was probably, well, let's put it this way. I was not, it took a lot of patience to deal with the things of the past month, but we got it done, and that's the most important part. So the first time we renewed this visa, it was pretty easy. We just went and she got it renewed for 5 years. But this time around, we had so many documents that we had to resubmit. And one of them included the original, wait, the original copy of my grandfather's family history, but the copy had to be within 3 months. So do you understand what I'm saying? It's like we had the original papers, but they're all in Hiroshima in some city hall, and I had to get a copy of that. It couldn't be a copy that I held on to or the actual original copy. It had to be from the original city hall where my grandfather's parents, or I guess my great grandparents, were born, and it had to be on record. Just mind boggling. To get those actual original copies, when we were trying to get my mom over here in the first place, my grandfather had destroyed everything because of the war, or he kept it well hidden or something. But when they were relocated to to internment camps back in World War II, I don't know what they did with the papers, but luckily, one of his siblings in Hawaii had the original copy, sent it to us. I rushed over to immigration, but they didn't want the original copy from the 1800s, whatever the date was. So thankfully, I had a wonderful office worker at the school I was working at, and she was able to get the documents from the office in Hiroshima, and I saved all that information on how to get these documents. So we were on a time crunch, and I had to put everything express mail, but they arrived. We sent it to immigration. They sent us back the postcard. I had to prove through my tax records that I was able to support my mom financially. So I had to collect 3 years worth of tax records, which was actually really easy. You just go to the city hall and get these papers. And then yesterday, early in the morning, when the immigration office first opened, we got there. My mom had to, show her face from the mask to make sure that she was who she said she was. They have her identification picture on record. And then we had to wait a little bit longer. And then she got her new, residence card with the 5-year extension. Hallelujah. It was a process. But that gives her 5 years. At the time we have to renew the next one, she will be 94 years old. So hopefully by that time, maybe they'll let me, or we can get the permission so she doesn't have to go in with me, because, luckily, thankfully, she's in good health. But can you imagine anybody that is, an elderly person, which will be me soon, you've got to go in and renew all that. Mom is a Japanese face. Mom is actually probably my face, if you can imagine, in 20 years. I think I took after my dad and my mom, but people say I look pretty much like my mom, and there's sometimes when I look in the mirror and I see my mom. it's kind of scary. You know, I'm grateful because I think my mom, of course, is, you know, beautiful, of course, right? Who doesn't think their mom is beautiful? But yeah, so hopefully I inherited her genes of being able to stay healthy. And you know, I give her a lot of credit. She's 89 years old and she's able to still take care of herself pretty much. I say that after getting a little bit angry with her yesterday. We went as kind of a treat. I took her to a market that we used to go to, a supermarket that also has a 100 yen store, which is equivalent to a dollar store. And we were both starved. It was 11:30 and I was picking up lunch for today. And I said, okay, Mom, how much time do you need at the 100 yen store? And she said, oh, it won't take me really long. I'll just do some shopping, but you take your time. And I said, no, I'm going to be really quick because I'm hungry. And so then we went shopping. Sinbad's doing great. Thank you. Probably sleeping, probably still sleeping like I wish I could be. But yeah, so went shopping. I was done at 12 o'clock and we were meeting in the car. And I came to the car expecting Mom to already be here waiting for me. And she wasn't there. She wasn't there at 12:10. I was really starting to get hungry. And she said she was going to be so quick because she didn't have very many groceries to get. And it's really true what they say, that roles reverse when you are the child taking care of your parent. I even saw, just totally by coincidence, my partner teacher from Australia. He was at the parking machine and I was in a weird mood. Like normally I would say, hey, hi, or something cheerful. I was sitting on this park bench and I had my mask on and I was in, you know, very comfy clothes. Oh, no worries. No, interrupt anytime. I don't mind at all, Eric. So yes, I was just sitting there and I saw him and I went, hey, like that. How rude of me, right? Normally you would say, hey, hi, or it's me, you know, but he gave me this dirty look like, who's this old lady saying, you know, hi to me? And then I said, I looked again and we just started laughing because of all places, you know, we didn't expect to see each other. And he was getting his parking done and leaving. But my mom didn't come back till 12:30. And I was like, Mom, I am starved. Because I hadn't had breakfast, right? We had to hurry up and go to immigration. And she's like, I'm sorry. And my mom, do you know what time it is? I said, you said you were going to be really quick. And I said, did you check the time? It's 12:30. And my mom's like, I'm sorry. You know, and she was very apologetic. And she did admit that she didn't check the time and she just lost track of the time. And I was a little bit rude because I was so hungry. And I just spent the whole morning taking her to get her visa. And then we had to go to City Hall and get her health insurance and everything updated. So I was kind of in a bad mood. But all is good. We went home. It is such a huge relief to have her visa extended. All that is good. She is legally able to live here under my care for the next 5 years at least, and then we'll go through this process all over again. But hey, if you have any questions about visas and all the things to do and where to go in Yokohama, where they have a really good visa immigration center, because there's different branches and you could get a really crowded branch where you have to wait forever, or you can get a really good branch like the one I go to, which is great. Because that's the last thing you need, is to be stuck in a crowded room with a bunch of people that are nervous and anxious about getting their visa renewed. Many people with limited language speaking skills. And it's just, the atmosphere is just very anxious and tense. But the immigration office that we go to is really nice. And I actually have been really lucky with immigration offices. Everyone that I have went to has been workers that have been extremely patient, extremely understanding, and helpful. Do I play a musical instrument? Is a kazoo an instrument? I learned piano. I learned piano, so I can play a little, but not very well. And what else? That's about it, sad to say. I can play the recorder because kids in grade 3. Really, Gwen? Great. So, see, if you wanted to come here, you can get a heritage visa. if I wanted to work in Japan and I didn't want to be like a teacher, if I wanted to do something, right? You can come on a heritage visa and be here for anywhere from 1 year to 3 years, and depending on what you decide to do, you can get it renewed for 5 years. So it's kind of a nice relief to have that if you do have someone on your in your family or someone in your blood that is from Japan. Anyways, guys, it is Thursday. This is my schedule today. I've got a really busy schedule. I've got 3 classes of first grade in a row, then 3 classes of 5th grade in a row. During my recess break, I have to go to the office and see a desk and chair sample from the furniture that I had previously ordered to see if it's the furniture that I want. We have visitors from an affiliate school of ours visiting. So I'll have some people observing or teachers observing my class, possibly 2 or 3 classes today, which is fine. I bought my lunch today. I bought a Subway sandwich. English for Global Communication. English for Global Communication. So with the first graders today, they are learning part 2 of the letter E. And grade 5 are going to be video recording their skits that they have made about wanting to go to another country and what they want to do there, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of a cute skit. Maybe I can show some sort of clips that we've done just to give you an idea. Yeah. And then I don't think I have a meeting, but tomorrow I'm going to be the one going to an affiliate school. So tomorrow I've got to get up super early. I am going to take the train, which I haven't done for 2 years. E for Eric. Eric, I'm going to use that. And I'm going to get that little clip and I'm going to post it on a short or something. A YouTube short. Because yes, we are learning the letter E, and we use this video. It's by ABC Mouse, and they do like this little tap dance, and it's like, come along with me, sing along with me, let's sing about E, or something like that. And they have all these words with E, and I always pretend like I'm tap dancing in front of the kids. I did take tap dancing lessons, but I totally forgot. Thank you so much, Gwen. Gwen, you sound like a teacher, or thank you so much for appreciating teachers, because yes, teachers everywhere, it doesn't matter what part of the world they are in, they are working their butts off, especially now to keep things under control, to keep mental health and physical health and, emotional health and stability in everything that they do, while at the same time trying to teach their subject area. So it is a challenge. All right, I've got my nice little purple mask today. So we'll put this on. I'm dressed really warmly today because it's kind of chilly. I think it's going to be 14 degrees Celsius is the high. It's sunny, but yeah, it's cold, but it's just the way I like it. I love crisp, cool weather, but having the sun out. It rained really hard a few nights ago. But thank you for that. Eric and Gwen, you guys have really uplifted me today, so I'm really thankful that you guys came in. I was just, like I said, I never know who's going to come into a live because this is just something new, and it just kind of helps to get me ready to start the day. And Gwen and Eric, your comments have been very uplifting. Those of you that are watching or coming in later, I appreciate you just stopping by, because I feel like every time someone comes by, I get like a boost of energy, which is probably better sometimes, than maybe other booster shots that we need. I don't know. I feel like the emotional boost that I have been blessed with has kept me healthy and happy and ready to start busy days like today and tomorrow. All right, I will. Thanks, guys. I will see you all later. I'm probably going to post a regular video later on tonight. I finished editing one, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and I'll see you all soon. Bye. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Don't. No, 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 no. All right.